right, guys, we're jumping ahead to the 184-pound weight class. Congratulations to Aaron Brooks from Penn State for advancing to the national championship match. We'll go ahead and open it for questions. Start with Mike.
Aaron, congratulations, but I couldn't help but think back to the Big Ten final when he did the similar thing, scored late, and then he scored in overtime. When this went in overtime, what was your thought?
God, that's my piece, in the Big Ten finals. My mind was in other places, but God's my piece, so I know He's got me. Stay calm, relaxed.
You said your mind was in other places. You know why that might have been?
We're human. It happens, right? I was on a kind of a hot streak, so like I said, it took a worthy opponent like Amin to make me realize these things and come back to my roots, so it's a blessing.
Let's go to the back row.
Aaron, you kept shooting. How confident were you then over time that you convert?
I exert myself every time I go out there. I want to wrestle hard. I really want that second stall call. He wrestles the edge so much. Last year you seen us in the finals. But it's his style, I guess. You just gotta stay on him. He's strong enough to put his hips in when you shoot. So just consistency. Stay on him.
Let's go to Eric.
Yeah. You wrestled with no fans before, and you wrestled out here. Talk about the atmosphere.
Oh, it's electric. When you're a kid, you dream of wrestling these crowds. At least I do. So come on here. It's a blessing that God's given me to, be out here and glorify Him. So it's just a blessing. I'm not worthy of these blessings, but I'm just grateful. This is something that I've always dreamed of. So to be here and living it, just trying to live in the moment. I look up, see the fans, my family. Just want to acknowledge them. They're a huge part of this with me, so it means a lot.
Let's go to Mark.
Aaron, I noticed during the match he was wrestling the edge again. Same tactics that he used last year, and you were so close to scoring on the edge 3 or 4 times that I saw. It gets frustrating. How do you react to that frustration? I know you wanted to be back in the middle, and that's how you scored at the end, but it's frustrating during that time. What do you do? What do you say to yourself to get you where you need to be?
It's funny. I had a dream a week ago. It was me and Hidley wrestling in the semis, and I scored a takedown, and I can't remember, but it was some type of weird call. And in my dream, I was like, stay calm. So, I'm out there, and I'm like, that happened. I'm like, wow. I knew this would happen, kind of, So I said, this is God, not me, He prepares me for these things ahead of time. And when it happened, I knew it was a sign from Him to just keep my faith and just keep going, so.
Let's go to Mike, and then we'll get one more in there.
Aaron, y'all are one win from like a perfect night again. What is it the thing about that's the similar? Y'all are so hard to score upon. Why is that?
Our coaches, the things we do in the room, they know they're the best coaches in the world, second to none, so I give credit to the coaches, like I said, I'm blessed to be at the place I'm at, it's just a blessing. I'm grateful. Whenever, you're in a place like that, you prepared the right way, so thanks to my coaches.
Aaron, you've had 2 close matches there with the guy you're going to be seeing tomorrow night. Has that been on your mind? Have you been looking to get another crack at him?
You kind of figure who it'll be, when you look at the brackets. You want to picture yourself in the finals, and when you wrestle these guys, you can kind of tell who you can predict. But like I said, Amin's such a worthy opponent, Olympic bronze medalist. I think he's 25 years of age. He's been in the game for a while, so just a worthy opponent. It's a blessing, He's gonna bring the best out of me tomorrow. I'm sure I'll do the same for him. So just grateful.
You guys have been on a roll. Your teammates, you haven't lost a match today in the semis. What does that mean to you, and how does that get you excited?
We feed off each other. Watching Roman in a close one with DeSanto, he's gritty. We pull it out. That motivates me. When I'm in a gritty match, we do it together. We're a family. I think that's what makes this team special. I've been at Penn State for 3 years now, and this team is special. The room, the atmosphere. We're smiling. We're just having a good time all the time. We love what we do. We love each other. So I think that's why our team's so successful this year. Past years were always good, but we had coming second past years. But this team is special, something different. Give credit to God. This is God's plan. So.
Anything else for Aaron? Oh, no. Go back to the second row.
You said you had the dream that God prepares you for the events like this. I saw after the Sun Victory takedown, you point up to the sky. Was that an extra reference to that preparation there?
Yeah, I think, Coach Kell, he came up to me, so he saw my headband, just a fish, Christianity sign. And I just watched St. Griffin, and I was like, he's a gamer, Credit to that kid. Wick beat him twice. He comes back and beats him. And Coach thought I was talking about Jesus on my headband. I was like, oh, no, yeah, he's a gamer too. And Coach Kell said, the ultimate gamer. And he said, imagine the pressure he had to be perfect. And that just took all the pressure away from me. It's like our Savior went through this. He puts me in these situations. Try to be like him and just calm, relaxed. He had the pressure of the world to never sin. So, yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Aaron. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Recording stopped.